Kourtney Kardashian's secret family heartbreak revealed as son Mason, 14, refuses to join her on special trip. Welcome to Celebrity Newsletter. If you're new here, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you don't miss out on any of our upcoming celebrity gists. Kourtney Kardashian has touched down in Sydney, Australia, with her children Penelope and Reign in this week's penultimate episode of Season 5 of The Kardashians. Accompanying her newborn son Rocky, the family is following husband Travis Barker as he tours with his band Blink-182. Despite the excitement, Kourtney is feeling a touch of sadness. "I am in Australia, we made it. We've been having the best time. Travis is touring to different cities in Australia for about a week, but because I was on bedrest before and then having a newborn at home, I haven't really had any outings with my other kids. So really I wanted to stay in Sydney," Kourtney shares in a confessional segment. The episode features footage of Kourtney and her kids trying to play tennis, though Reign is less than enthusiastic, screaming as the ball approaches him. Kourtney's eldest child, 14-year-old Mason, stayed home with his dad Scott Disick, which she admits makes her sad. "I'm making the most of every second," she says, following the celebration of Penelope's 12th birthday. Last week's episode showed Kim trying to convince Mason to join the trip by highlighting the attractions of Australia, but to no avail. As they settle into their trip, Reign feeds a horse a carrot, and Kourtney asks her children about their peak and pit of Australia so far. Reign enthusiastically declares, "My favorite part is the ice cream," to which Kourtney agrees, adding, "The ice cream is delish." Reign humorously laments that his favorite should have been a roller coaster, but Kourtney reassures him, "We're going on one tomorrow," bringing a smile to his face. Penelope enjoys the beach but mentions a shark attack that made her wary of the water. Reign dismisses her concern, saying, "Who cares? One person was gonna get bit. I'll take the risk." The nanny, Ali Garcia, then asks Kourtney about her own peak and pit. Kourtney shares, "My peak, probably hanging out at Miranda's. I felt like I learned so much from her mom on the traditions I want to keep in my house now with the kids, like how the mom is always cooking and taking care of everyone." Ali agrees, noting the helpfulness of Miranda's son, while Kourtney adds, "And they all do the dishes together. My pit was the spider." Footage shows a large spider crawling across a wall, with Kourtney admitting in a confessional, "So the only reason I could never move to Australia is for the spiders." She tells her kids and Ali, "I look for spiders everywhere," adding, "It's just terrifying and it's just not the way I want to live my life." Despite the arachnid encounters, Kourtney asks her children, "Do we love Australia?" Penelope nods enthusiastically, while Reign responds with a cheeky "sure," followed by an exaggerated wink. Kourtney laughs in the confessional, "I don't know where he gets his sense of humor. He's like a mini Jim Carrey." During their meal, Reign attempts to entertain with a short story, only to trail off with a whimsical, "That was the story," much to Penelope's unimpressed reaction. Kourtney observes, "I'm starting to get a lot of vibes like his dad. I think he's starting to get that sense of humor." I'm like, "Just what we need." Kourtney remains determined to make the most of their time in Australia despite the constant attention from photographers. "Which is why I'm not taking Rocky out, but as much as I would love to stay home and be in my bubble, it's not fair to have my kids all the way in Australia and not take them out to do things," she explains. The episode concludes with the family heading to a van, Kourtney reassuring them, "We can't let them ruin our whole time," as they drive away, ready to continue their Australian adventure.